Hi everyone, I'm hoping that this works and that this video can help walk you through Canvas and navigating the grading system for your students. So you can see, as I have pulled up here on this main page, this is the dashboard of Canvas. My dashboard looks different than yours because I have many classes on mine. You will only have the classes that you are enrolled in. So for example, I'm going to go to level 2, which is NUR 253. This is the theory page, so you should have been invited to two courses. One is the theory page and the other one is the lab and clinical page. So you can see on the theory page it will link you directly to the clinical page. There are a couple important pieces on here that I want to direct you to. It will help you find your students' paperwork that they're referring to and will also be a reference for yourself. You can see here under the Clinical Information tab, there's the syllabus, instructions for Passport or Care Learning, which everyone has already completed. In case your students have questions about the SSM information, Mercy information, or BJC, which we're not utilizing this semester, this can all be found underneath the Clinical Information tab. Within this tab, you can go to Clinical Paperwork. And underneath this clinical paperwork tab, the students should be able to find everything that they need to turn in for you. So you can see up top, pictogram, the medication profile, concept map guidelines, the rubric, the blank documents that they would need. If they ask for their spin-off objectives or assignments, those can also be found here. And then all of the OB paperwork and the OB evaluation. Underneath clinical schedules are a list of the groups, in case you need to reference that. Okay, so again, underneath this clinical information tab is where you would be able to find all of your pertinent clinical information. It is the exact same setup for 103 and 104. The pages look very similar. If you click Home, it takes you back to your main page. When you are ready to grade a student's assignment, there are several ways, but I'm going to teach you what I think is the easiest way. If you click on Assignments, you'll see a list of all their assignments within the Clinical tab. And you can see that, for example, in 253, it's broken up into their OB paperwork, their 2 Med-Surg concept maps, their SIM assignments, and then their weekly Med-Surg assignments. So you click on the assignment that you want to grade. So for example, week 1. When week 1 opens up, you'll see the student's directions here, all paperwork due by Friday at 4 p.m. Click on SpeedGrader. SpeedGrader will give you a list of students that have submitted their assignment. You will have to go up here where the students are listed, and you will have to scroll down to find your individual students. I'm going to pull up another tab that will show you what it looks like when a student has submitted. This is paperwork from last semester. So you can see here that I went to assignments. I chose week 1 Med-Surg paperwork, and I chose SpeedGrader so that I could get to the student. So I pulled up this particular student's work. You can toggle back and forth between what you need to grade. So for example, if I want to grade her textbook picture, maybe if it decides it wants to cooperate and load. Okay, looks like it finally downloaded. Sorry about that. Okay, so her textbook picture is up on the screen, and you are able to write on this. You can draw arrows to something that's a problem. You can highlight however you see fit. I will tell you, this is the highlight button. This is the point, and you can type something. I'll show you in just a second. Free text, annotation. You can strike something out if it's incorrect. So when you click on this, it'll let you hover next to what you want to type. And then you can leave a comment out to the side like that. The only problem with doing it that way is it's difficult to see the comments when the student prints this, if the student were to print this information off. So I would recommend using free text, which means I can go right next to the place that I want to say something or the place that I want to grade, and I can type that in right here, and it will print off if the student prints off the work, and you can see all of the instructor's comments. Hopefully that makes sense. When you are finished making your comments for the student, please come over here and make sure that you click complete or incomplete. The only reason that I would click incomplete for a student is if they did not complete the assignment, there are pieces that are missing, or you found it to be unsatisfactory and they need to redo pieces. So now that you've graded all the work here under MedSurg 1 paperwork, there's one more step. You're going to go back to home, and after your home here, you're going to click on quizzes, and after you click on quizzes, you're going to scroll down to the bottom and you're going to look for your student's self-evaluation. Okay, I apologize. I've been distracted many times while trying to record this, so I apologize. I believe where I left off was grading the self-evaluation and self-reflection survey, which they should be turning in every Friday. So if you click on the self-evaluation, you can see that it's the same setup as grading an assignment. You can go to SpeedGrader. You will see that the student will have the submission. When the student has a submission, you will see the quiz appear right here. You'll see all of their answers to the questions, and then you'll have spaces where you can type in your response to the student. Okay, so I have left Canvas, and what we talked about before was the grading process. I hope that that makes sense. Again, sorry I was distracted while doing this. I wanted to also show you how to access your email from home. So you open up the internet and you type in www.stchas.edu. It will bring you here to this main site. You go to View Full Website. And here under Quick Links, you can get to Canvas, and you can also get to your email. You get to your email by clicking My SCC Portal and Email. You scroll down a little bit and you'll see it says right here, Email. You'll click on Office 365 and your email will then pop up. Once you're in My SCC Portal, you can also click on the Canvas link in the top right hand corner, and that will link you directly to Canvas. I'm going back to Canvas for just a second. So I've showed you how to grade assignments. I have showed you how to grade the weekly self-eval and how to check your email. I believe those are probably the most important things to know how to do your first couple weeks as a new clinical instructor. If you have any questions at all or you need any help with anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks. Let me know if you guys have any questions.